Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you are listening to this video. I hope that y'all are having a blessed day or have had a blessed day in this beautiful thing called the Army. And I just got some field work in. Not your typical Army workout, but I got some good footwork in the field. And I just sat down as I'm stretching. I tend to reflect on my life and think of everything that I've been through, all the accomplishments, all the disappointments. And it's very important that you do that because you want to know how far you've come. If you go through things and as you go on, you forget them, as you come through or come up to other hurdles, other obstacles, other bumps in the road, if you don't have those things that you remember, it'll be harder for you to push through it and find that motivation. So, I was thinking about the accomplishments and everything I went through, and a lot of people have asked me, because I have a bachelor's in education, I have a master's in counseling, and I plan on getting my doctorate. So a lot of people ask, okay, so why are you doing the Army? Why aren't you doing something else, something more laid back, less dangerous? Because I'm also in law enforcement. So, law enforcement and the military, tend to be, high risk jobs, depending on where you are and what kind of situations you put in. But, and I tend to think about, okay, so the military, the Army, I could be doing something else. I could be making a whole lot more money. But for one, I like a challenge. But most importantly, I like to set the standard. I have kids. And yes, I want them to, grow up and understand, yes, daddy has a bachelor's, daddy has a master's, he's well educated, he's successful. But I also want them to understand that there's no excuse to just get out there and do something, make it work, do something. I've been homeless, I've been through a lot, man. I'll make another video as far as that, but just why I do what I do, I want to set a standard for not just my kids, but just people in general. Because there's a lot of people out there struggling. There's a lot of people who make excuses. And, my motto is no excuses, just gains. And when I say gains, I don't mean just in, the physical aspect. You could gain mental toughness. You could gain stronger spiritual practices. Of course, you could gain, greater support systems, greater, and even in the physical aspect, you can gain, if you want to gain muscle, if you want to lose weight, you can gain motivation to lose weight, and that'll help you lose weight. So gains, I mean that in general, anything good, that's gains. So yeah, I want to set the standard for people who are struggling and who are just looking for a way out of their situation. Because I've been through it, and in this world, you either been through it, you're going through it, or you just came out. You're one of those three. The life doesn't stop for anybody, so you're always going to have situations that you come across. But I'm not going to keep y'all here long. I'm not a preacher, so I ain't going to preach. But just become motivated, and not just me. Look at other people. Look at Eric Thomas. Look at Inky Johnson. I listen to those guys every single day. Denzel Washington, Les Brown, Will Smith, Ray Lewis, Tony Robbins, Billy Osbrooks, and the list goes on, man. So, I got to get motivated too. And I look at normal people and I become motivated. I look at people who are working, even when we go to the cafeteria. Well, they call it the dining facility, but y'all know what I'm talking about. And I see those workers, they serving us, and it's countless amounts of soldiers who go through that facility for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And and they don't have a lot of personnel, so the workload that they have and everything that they have to do, I become motivated because I don't hear them complain. And even other people who just have those jobs where they have to serve a lot of people, and it becomes stressful, but they don't complain. And if they do, they don't let me see it, or they don't let other people see it. And that's motivating to me. So that's no excuses. No excuses for me why I do what I do. I chose this path, and I'm glad that I chose this path. I'm blessed to have been able to choose this path, because it could have been a whole lot worse for me, and it could be a whole lot worse for y'all. So no matter what you do, just make sure you do it 100%. Be successful, and put your all in it. And when you become discouraged, when you come across those bumps and hurdles, just think back through your life and think about the things that you've went through. Think about the things that other people have went through, and use that as fuel to keep pushing. That's all I got. Y'all be blessed, and I'll catch y'all some other time. I'm about to go back inside to get ready to go to this dining facility, and I'm gonna have some fun with these personnel, man. Make them feel good. Put a smile on their face. So put a smile on somebody's face. Y'all be blessed. See y'all later.